This box looks huge. Hey, awesome friends. I am Awesome Danny, and this is the Moondrop Para. Full-size headphones. Box is huge, so I'm probably going to put it away after I show it to you, but look. Waifu. Ooh, waifu. Damn weebs. So, Moondrop Para full-size headphones. I do want to thank Apos Audio for loaning these out to me to make this video. Thank you, Apos. You guys are awesome. So, the Moondrop Para is an open back headphone. It uses 100mm planar magnetic drivers. So the price of the Para is $299 US, which is a lot of McDoubles. Like, that's a good amount of McDoubles. All right, so let's get in to the box itself. I enjoy the unboxing of both of the Moondrop headphones I've tried so far. First, we tried the Joker, and now we're trying the Para. I like how fancy it feels to unbox a headphone. Like, it's cool. Like, you know, you open the box and it's just laying there waiting for you to put them on. Unboxing was very similar to the Joker, and accessories was quite similar as well. You just, you know, you get the headphones, you get a cable, get an adapter, and some paperwork. No dust bag or anything like that, which, I mean, it would be nice. You give us a dust bag or even like an extra cable or something, because again, this cable is just 3.5mm, and then it goes into the 1/4" adapter in case you need 1/4". And there's also an extra set of ear pads. There's 2 ear pads, and I did prefer one set more than the other one, but they're pretty close overall. So let's get into the headphones. So the build is very good. I know everybody says built like a tank, and I'm very against like overused cliche sayings because they just feel so unoriginal and meaningless if they're overused. So this is what I wrote down. Ready? Build is very good. Like it was built by a man with a hammer. He probably has a beard too. Drives a truck, but actually uses it for truck stuff. Drinks his coffee black, and that's it for the build. This is a loaner set. I'm assuming it's been through a lot of other reviewers. Slut. You know, keep that in mind, but I want to mention this. The headband itself, like the metal part, it's just slightly twisted a bit. It didn't affect comfort or fit at all, because I mean, you don't touch that part, but it is slightly uneven. So just want to mention it. The comfort overall is very good, pretty good. Clamp force is really light, so it doesn't feel super secure on my head. Like if I would shift, momentum would like carry and just slightly move the headphones, and like they could even fall off if I went forward or back. But the strap, very comfortable. Ear pads are very comfortable. The headphone is very heavy, like super heavy. Probably one of the heaviest headphones I've ever tried. And I had the Razer Nari at one point, which is also really dumb heavy. So one other thing I want to mention is sound leak. Yes, they're open back headphones, Danny. Duh, they're going to leak sound. Well, actually, these leak quite a bit. Like a lot. Like just me getting to a comfortable listening level. My son came out here and he's like, I can hear exactly what you're listening to. So here I am trying to test these headphones. They're open back, so they're leaking sound, and they're leaking it like very clearly. And now my son, my teenage son, is over here bullying me over my weeb music. So keep that in mind. They don't isolate that much. The sound leak is more though than my usual experience with open back headphones, probably because the drivers are so big. They're a lot bigger than a lot of other open back headphones I've tried. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the sound impressions. I don't have a graph, so we can't sniff this because I don't have one of those weird ass ears that the weird measure people have in their homes or offices. Like, who does that? Who goes and buys those weird rubber ears and allows them to be in their home? Not me. So no graph here, no graph sniffing. If you want a graph, go Google it. But overall, this set is like a bright neutral. It is maybe even a lean bright neutral. neutral, bright, lean. Let me explain. Bass rolls off quite a bit, quite early too. Like sub bass is not there for me, even with the pad swap. I'm not sure which pad is the one that's already on there and which one is the extras, but one set of pads just made it sound a little bit more full, like just a bit, not that much. But overall, bass rolls off. It is more mid bass focused. Mid bass is pretty light and polite. Then you go into the mids, they're kind of thin. And going into the treble, man, it gets kind of harsh there. It is very sparkly. There is some sibilance. There is air. It is very airy and sizzly. Like that's mostly what comes across. That's basically the sound impressions. Lean bass, almost non-existent sub bass, mostly mid bass focused. Mids are there. Timbre is metallic, shimmery, sparkly, you know, all those sizzly words. Unfortunately, on some tracks, it can be a little grating in the treble. So keep that in mind. So techs, on the other hand, are nice. Like the set sounds pretty open, airy. Stages on the more expansive side compared to that guy over there. You got, let me see. Yeah, that guy. You guys see it? That HD600, the best headphone in the world. And that's what we're going to compare it to. HD600 has a fuller sound, better note weight, a lot more intimate stage, smoother mid-range, and less prominent treble. So overall, HD600 sounded just easier to listen to, fuller on the low end, and smooth. But techs are clear, well, at least some techs, because timbre was not better on the Para, but like stage, it's like so much bigger, more airy, expansive. HD600 is a lot more intimate, smaller, closed in, so less room in between sounds. There's less space. So if you want something a little bit more musical, you would go with the HD600. If you want something a little bit cleaner, more tech oriented, you would go with the Para. Or keep that in mind if you're going to be source pairing. If you're going to pair with something a little bit warmer or just something that's going to be smoother, like maybe like tubes, Para might work out for you, depending where it lands and depending on your preference with your pairing. So overall, Para gets a rec rating of 2 for me. It is an easy set to recommend if the sound signature is what you're going for. Like if that's your goal, if that's your preference, it's a good set. Also keep in mind it is quite heavy. I was able to get used to it and use it for a few hours at a time, but I would need breaks. But easy set to pick up, especially if on sale. So rec rating 2, keep an eye out for it. Go demo if it interests you. Wait for a sale. Decent option. But that's it, guys. That's it for the Para. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye.